Welcome to this brand new day in Pattaya, Thailand. It's currently the Saturday. It is the high roller weekend at Mega Break, which is basically a 9-ball tournament between around about, I think, 150 or so pool players. So I'm going to enter it. I'm fully expecting it's not going to go the way that the tournaments in Chiang Mai went, mainly because physically I feel absolutely done. I don't feel worse than yesterday, but I definitely feel the same, and I've got like some cold symptoms, that kind of thing. And yeah, just feel completely drained. But I'm going to give it my best and head down there now. It starts in around about an hour. I'm guaranteed 2 matches, so at least I'll get some footage of that. But I'm hopeful I can play at least 3, so that way I can just fill the vlog out a little bit. If by some miracle I can make it to the quarterfinals, that's the absolute goal for the day. But yeah, no expectations, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm hopeful that this is what can get me through. Come on. All right, guys, match 1, Small World. I'm against Eunice here. Good luck in the first game. He is the sales executive for Town, and he's actually the guy who I speak to via email whenever I need some Town products or anything like that. If you haven't already got Town V10 chalk, get some Town. Eunice will tell you it's the best stuff on the market. Let's go. The race is I have to get to 5, he has to get to 7. Let's go.
Eunice. 5, Mike Wood. Eunice. Mike Wood taking 5. Downing, table 9. Table 3 to Nick. Table number 4, Paul, G and Anna.
Thanks, man. Don't even ask. Alright, so immediate reaction to that match. I think we both kind of brought each other down a little bit in terms of like both making silly mistakes, and neither could really string any kind of form together. The way that it went was just that he made more mistakes than I did, and that's it really. I missed some silly shots, but that's been very standard of the start of tournaments for me. So luckily with this one I was just able to kind of get through. I'm hopeful that my form will pick up as the games go on. I'm into the next round, and if I win this, then I go into the main tournament tomorrow, and then from there it's like straight knockout, I think. Whereas if I lose this next game, I've got one more game, and if I win that, I'm still in the main tomorrow. But if I lose, I go into the plate tomorrow. So it's a 2-day tournament. I'll either win 2 matches and go into the main tomorrow, or lose 2 matches and go into the plate tomorrow. Confidence levels though not anywhere near as high as when I was in Chiang Mai. But yeah, I'm hopeful that my form can just pick up a little bit really. My next opponent plays off of a 6, and obviously I play off of an 11. What that means is I have to get to 7, he has to get to 4, and he can also pot the 8 ball to win. So he gets 2 balls on me there. Alright, so just a reminder, I have to get 7 frames and my opponent has to get 4. He can also pot the 8 to win, as well as the 9.
6, Glenn and Anna. Table 6, Glenn.
I've only got an extra 4.
Alright, so played a little bit better in that game. Still didn't play my best, nowhere near the way that I was playing in Chiang Mai, but much happier with how I played there in match 1. I missed the 9 in the second to last frame because I heard my opponent take his glove off, like the Velcro from the glove, and literally as I was going to hit the ball, and it really like threw me. I should have really stood up and reset, but I think some other people might have claimed a frame there, but I'm not that type of player. I don't really care that much, but yeah, managed to recompose for the finish and won that one 7-2. So I'm into the draw for the main competition, which starts tomorrow, having won 2 matches out of 2. I'll be back here at 1 o'clock, so let's go. All right, so I am at the last major pool hall in Pattaya. It's called Double Kiss. Let's go take a look. So the first thing you do is come through the shop where they've got cue cases, cues, a table to practice on, all the gear. Thanks, guys. And yeah, once you're done, come through here into the main part of the venue. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 diamond tables as you walk in. Really nice kind of layout of tables. I love the colour. I love the black on the light blue, and the carpet colour is awesome as well. From there, you've got kind of more of a match table at the back here with a little bit more space and obviously a seating area around the back. And then there's another side to the room which has a different style of tables. So you've got, again, a diamond here in a pretty unique colour, I would say. Then we've got predator tables. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 predator tables lining up the room. Obviously the bar, hello. And then, yeah, it's really, really nice layout. Again, it's really classy. I love the carpet. And I'll tell you what, the best thing actually is the table lights. Really, really love the halo table lights. On first impression, I would say that I personally prefer the layout of this to any of the other venues that I've seen so far in Pattaya, just with the kind of straight lines, and I obviously prefer the lights, so it's much brighter in here than any of the other clubs I've been to. Not to say the other clubs have it wrong or anything like that, I think it's just each one is unique, and a lot of people will have their preferences to what they prefer. I'm more of a symmetrical kind of person. I prefer like straight lines and stuff like that, a bit of an OCD thing, but yeah, let's jump on one of these diamond tables and see what they're about. Alright, so we're going to play Rune, who's one of the locals here, in a game of 9-ball. Nice break. We're going to do a race to 3, see how it goes. Good shot. Nope. Good shot, Si. Shot. Nice. Nice. 6 onto 9. Oh my, that's actually what I was playing for. Right, come on, just give me a shot. Okay. That's a good shot. Miscue number 25 of the tour so far. Found it, just didn't hit it. All right, 2-2, decider, good luck. Shot. Not bad. Oh no. Rune's conceded, but I'm going to try and finish this with a trick shot. Round 3 cushions, pot the 9. Well, that was a good shot. Good game, man. Thanks. Oh, I forgot to say, you don't actually have to exit through the shop, which I came through. You can come here and press this button right here, and you're out onto the street. So short and sweet there. To be honest, I'm just glad I got the chance to come to this venue. A lot of people are telling me to come here, but obviously you saw how quiet it was, and there's not really anyone in there to play. They've got a 9-ball tournament there tomorrow, so it'll be much busier, but obviously I'm going to be in the 9-ball tournament at Mega Break, and so I won't be able to go. For now though, I'm going to head back to S1, because I hear they have an 8-ball tournament going on. It's too late for me to enter, but if I can find some players who play 8-ball and get some 8-ball content, then I'll obviously get some there. So I'm going to walk there now. Let's go. Right, I've come back to S1. This is the place I was at the other night and only got 2 games of pool against 2 of the girls who worked here. All of the tables are taken because obviously there's that tournament. I was hoping there might be 1 table free. So it's a bit of a wait, but I'm going to grab some food, have a drink and watch the football because I am absolutely exhausted. I should really be going back to my room and sleeping, but I've only got 2 days left here, so I've got to make the most of it. I've ordered food, and I think I might have ordered too much. So these chicken things I had the other day, amazing. 9.4 out of 10, they're so good. These things, basically just prawn crackers with some kind of dip. They are 8.5 out of 10. And then this soup stuff, I mean, this is a silly amount of food. Why have I got this much? I didn't think it would be this big. So the soup, 8.6, really, really good. Those things were great, dipped in that. The chicken's been done, sack off whatever that is, seaweed. Finish this soup, let's go.